This is Utah, and these Google Earth flyovers give you a great idea where we'll be spending our time on this trip. We start in Dewey and follow the Colorado River downstream, quick stop in Moab, then the Shafer Trail and into Canyonlands National Park using the back door. We're up with the sun, and a short drive from home we cross into Utah. I don't quite know why, but I'm fascinated by Dewey Bridge. Destroyed in 2008 when fire consumed the wooden deck, this steel skeleton seems to know its best days have passed. Drivers beware. It's easy to get lost in this scenery, but keep in mind that this is a popular bicycle route. There are also several places where stones fall into the road. I've been surprised by both more than once. This road is the access for several public campgrounds, which are nestled alongside the river. Sorry, no services at these campsites, only vault toilets. In addition to camping, there are several boat launches along this road, giving access to this rather placid stretch of the mighty Colorado. And if you like to hike, just look to the other side of the road, where several popular trails can be found. Fun fact, the word Colorado is Spanish and translates to colored red, which is odd because this river sure looks brown to me, but I guess I can see why they wouldn't want to call it that. The golden leaves you see are likely those of the cottonwood tree, and they really stand out this time of year. They like to grow close to waterways, and they can actually produce a cottony tuft that travels in the breeze much like dandelions. Welcome to Main Street, Moab, Utah, a fun town for many adventure seekers. Home to Canyonlands and National Parks, this place can really get busy during the fair weather seasons, but if you stumble into town on just the right kind of day, there is still plenty of small town charm to be found. Heading out of town, we now travel Potash Road, following the same canyon walls of the Colorado River as we continue downstream. This area has easy access to primitive rock art, 4x4 trails such as Poison Spider, and is a rock climbing hotspot. Potash is a mineral used in fertilizer. Ahead of us is one of the few places in the U.S. that produces it. Here in Moab, potash is extracted using a solution mining process, which involves dissolving and pumping the mineral from underground, then drying the brine in large evaporation ponds. Our drive today will take us right alongside these ponds. I'd like to say we're on Shafer Trail, but honestly I don't know. And the maps really aren't much help. If you're looking at Google Maps, this road is also shown as County 142, South Fork Road, Shafer Basin, or Potash Road. Now who's going to get lost with maps like that? Up ahead is Elvis Rock. Can you see it? I'll put up some graphics to help you out with this one. We're coming up on the potash evaporation ponds. Quite often the brine solution gives these ponds a brilliant blue hue that does not show up well in this footage. These ponds really seem out of place against the surrounding landscape. Thelma and Louise Point, made famous by the movie.
It's goddamn Grand Canyon. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah.
Filmmakers wanted the final scene to take place in the Grand Canyon, but launching a car over the rim of the Grand Canyon just wasn't an option. So they looked around and found this landing. It has everything they needed. It's large enough to support all of the necessary staff and equipment, has an access road, it's relatively smooth, has a ledge sharp enough to capture the dramatic footage, and most of all, it's not on national park property. This is where Thelma and Louise took flight. Here we are at Gooseneck Overlook. A gooseneck is when the direction of a river turns nearly 360 degrees, and this is a great example of it. Entering Canyonlands National Park. Now I thought it'd be fun to add a little graphic showing the general route up and out of the canyon. Now I'm not crazy, and it'll be easier than you think. So let's go. We'll be on top in no time. Take note of where the arrow points, as we will stop there shortly and take a look back down the canyon. This is always a cool place for a break. We gain some elevation, and we can see some of Shafer Trail behind us. Fun fact: between the potash factory and the top of the canyon, we've traveled about 18 miles and climbed about 4,000 feet in elevation. Enough fooling around with Shafer Trail. Let's see what Canyonlands Park looks like. Now, I usually have no problem sitting on the edge of a ledge, but I'll admit this overhang just didn't feel right. Here's Dustin checking the view at Orange Cliff Overlook. This formation is Mesa Arch, and it was stupid luck that I got this footage as the sun was setting and the light was quickly changing. What a stunning view and a great way to end the day. Thanks for watching.